Whose forces shall be the ones to run down Cao Cao? This
It was a long journey.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Changsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Chugu Lian, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei, he was an interesting character.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangxia in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Zhang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei.
It's another war. And a big one.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed. Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting end.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I just want to be sure I choose the right one. I need to know that they have what it takes to rule the land. That's why I have my heart set on minding my own business, until I find the right lord. Well, at least I did anyway. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes, there is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in...
The Honorable Warrior is still with us.
Do you think this...
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is.
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. I wish I had taken the opportunity to question him myself. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
So, that is the army. Will Wu disappear, or will it carve its name into history? The decisive moment draws near.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longzong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without fail. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Let's begin.
I'm counting on you.
We've done all that we can.
Test my skills against you.
Be able to make it through this.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows.
Situation.
The enemy officer.
No use to anybody dead. They're gonna fall back, no matter how you slice it.
The enemy officer
to press the
has been
attack.
defeated.
An open case to face wisely come.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Is this the end?
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Infested?
The enemy officer.
No way.
The enemy officer has been
Looking rough.
Falling back. No virtue in dying for so.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even so,
And think carefully.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
Come. Chief One shall take you on.
Looking rough. My skills were not enough. I must fall back.
The enemy officer
Shall fight again.
has been defeated. This is our chance. Now,
Let's go.
let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal. Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huanggai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people.
This is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! These flames are the roar of ooze! Counterattack!
This appears to be as far as...
I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now. To plan for the next battle.
Go on.
The enemy officer.
South, no matter what, neither flame nor sword will touch him.
Move them quickly.
Preventing further sacrifices. Move your unit. This is where we make our stand.
The enemy off.
Got you!
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another
How could I? The enemy officer in battle has been defeated.
We need to work harder. I did not expect.
The enemy officer.
I have no...
I won't give you time to ogle.
Relationship.
All right, come on! I can handle you, no problem!
Times I need you. Your absolute worst nightmare.
One guy, you really had us deceived. Now it took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
Infested. The enemy officer.
Shall show them our unity.
Another one falls behind me.
Let us withdraw. We must fight against the chains of destiny.
I shan't waver.
The enemy officer.
Not be strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Elation pulses through our ranks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time to finish this. Don't let us open. Give them no corner. I still need it. That means I must fall back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee.
I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Zhuge Liang has already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.
Shit, bitch. My controller's broken. I'm thinking about pushing my double end bag a little bit further back so that way I can open the garage and I don't have to get a punching bag.
The resolve of Wu's officers is laudable indeed.
No.
And yet, the thread of Cao Cao's life has yet to be severed. It would seem he means to converge with his rear guard from Huarong Path.
Rear guard? Gotta get him from the rear.
That is why I have tasked Lords Zhao Yun, Zhang Fei, and Guan Yu to lie in wait and ambush him. I need you to pursue Cao Cao and pin him between you and those three.
Pin him between us three? We got us a Mandingo party here. I like this idea.
Now then, let's see what our next move is.
Alright, I gotta get this one dude, pin him, so three of us can get him. Sounds like a
Liu Bei's forces shall be the ones to run down Cao Cao. This is all part of the Long Zong plan. Lords Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and Zhao Yun are in position.
I must keep marching. Report back to Lord Guan Yu for free. Take this! Now! Did I think prepare to die, Cao Cao? Let's go. And open it.
Damn, look at all these things.
We must be ready to die to protect the future of our kingdom.
Our plan won't fail if we are stopped here. We must do it.
It was well worth the effort to reorganize our forces so quickly.
This territory.
Let's end this. Please make your way up.
So, you've been lying in wait all along. Like that, no matter how...
Got you.
Gotcha.
You are the key to our success.
Down, Cao Cao.
Let's end this. This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in dying for so little.
Ah!
I shall retreat and fight another.
You've come to my aid. I can think of none other to have by my side than you.
Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer
Not go as
has been defeated.
That suspense to be the last. You've come to help. We may get out of this yet.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's it.
Very good. I hope to see more of your exploits.
Xiao Ho Du, challenge you.
Oh, we're going about one-on-one this shit. I didn't even have a choice. Let's see what's up.
Let's end this.
My strength fails me. Cao Cao is on the move.
Let's focus our efforts on slow
Yeah, what? You chill, Wolverine.
Finally ready for our Lord's arrival. It's a miracle that he has made it this far already.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
Get through on my watch.
I'm counting on you. A man of your strength will survive to stand at my side again.
Come to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All that remains is for me to carry out my part of it.
Then, shall we begin? We need everyone in position, quickly. Let's go. Set up the ladders.
Of course, Liu Bei is my final obstacle. The only choice is to charge right through them. All those
Don't worry, I'm coming right towards you, motherfucker.
their will. All who would share my fate. Fight to clear a path for tomorrow.
Holy shit, what happened?
Liu Bei. Somehow I knew it would be you standing in my way. But it will gain you nothing. You will not end my rule.
Lord Cao Cao, I have gathered the strength and the will to stand against you. It is time for our final battle.
There you are. Let's end it. Just in time.
See it grow into such a fine gem. My heart is full of gratitude for your presence by my side.
Time to end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. But the battle is won. You're not doing well at all. You're going to have to turn the tide. If anyone can help us through this, he is my most trusted general. It's good to have you back, Xiahou Dun. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. As long as I draw breath, I will never give up. We'll find a way.
Jesus.
After all that, still the enemy officer has been defeated.
Zhuge Liang,
If we don't give chase...
No further pursuit will be necessary. We can leave the rest to Lord Guan Yu. That will be Lord Liu Bei's first step on his path to power. And what a large step it will be.
Go, Lord Cao Cao.
Man, these motherfuckers be fighting all the time. Same dudes.
You won't cut me down.
I shall not.
It's a family game. I can't cut you down.
You saved the lives of people dear to me, and my brother. And so I owe you a deep debt of gratitude. Disregarding that would not be a righteous act, and would not lead towards the future my brother dreams of.
That's a crazy looking sword. Kingdom
Still,
Hearts sword looking ass.
remember well, Cao Cao.
Hey,
One
supposed to
day,
come out with another Kingdom Hearts.
Liu
Ooh.
Bei will surely surpass you.
I've never played that game. I never played that game. I think they're coming
I
out
shall
with
not allow that. My triumph over him is inevitable.
Like inevitable.
With this, I have repaid my debt.
So next time I see your bitch ass, that's it.
Ah, it's you.
Tim.
Indeed. This is for the best. Lord Zhuge Liang dispatched me to this place precisely because he knew I wouldn't cut down Lord Cao Cao. If he dies now, Wu will be the next to build up their strength. And if that happens, the Longzong plan shall not come to pass. The future and freedom of our people is at stake here. Although the world is wrought with turmoil, my brother still shines as a guiding light of righteousness. And although many have perished along the way, their sacrifices will not be in vain. All we can do now is strive to realize the Longzong plan, trusting that it will bring us closer to achieving my brother's dream. I shall not allow him to lose sight of what he cherishes. That is, above all, my duty and privilege.
Duty.
But we will need your strength. After all, turning such dreams into reality will be no small feat. Did you need something from my brother?
I'm afraid he just left a moment ago. Probably went to help in the fields near here. There's a lot to take care of after that battle, so you may as well rest up today.
Come on now. Don't be like that. Kick your feet up now. You'll need the rest for the fighting to come. You ought to take time to relax now and again. After all, you certainly earned it after your work in Chibi.
But in all honesty, days like this aren't bad from time to time. Everyone enjoying their own pursuits, without the threat of some battle on the horizon. This might be exactly what Brother is aiming for.
You're right. This is exactly what he dreams of. And we fight to make it a lasting reality. We always have, and always will.
Oh, what perfect timing. Didn't expect to see all of you here. Sorry, but could you lend a hand? A bear has appeared in the fields.
A bear, you say? Very well. Leave it to me.
He said bear. Ain't that like code word for like hairy man?
Even this may be part of the first step toward accomplishing our dream.
There you are.
Without a doubt. Your deeds in the last battle were heroic. According to military regulations, you must be rewarded with a rank and command befitting your achievements.
Then again, your ability to act freely is your strong point, isn't it? I get the feeling a position like this wouldn't suit you all that well.
We discussed it among ourselves, but could not come to a consensus in the end. That is why we would like you to choose. First, there's the path of the general and a life of public prominence. You may find yourself feeling a bit more stifled than you do now. Still, the fame and standing a generalship provides is well worth it. Or, you may support us from the shadows without an official position. You may find this role somewhat lacking in benefits, but in exchange, you can maintain a life of freedom.
You'll hear no objections from us, no matter which road you take. Choice is entirely up to you.
In the shadows, fool. Fuck y'all.
I figured you'd go with that option. Unfettered, brandishing your blade as you see fit. Same as the day we first met.
Indeed. Looking back, I suppose it was you that helped inspire my vision for the realm. I look forward to our continued collaboration. You are already an irreplaceable part of our lives.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor.
He's an herbalist.
And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuan Hua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuan Hua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again?
Damn.
Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up. And you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
Your dad laughed in your face.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuan Hua! Oh, Yuan Hua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is... is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuan Hua.
I don't even care. The fuck? Oh, look, homeboy's still alive too? Hey, ain't nobody dying in this game.
Right, it's a race!
I'm next! Wait!
I am a bird with no wings, dashed against the earth. Blood clouds my sight, blinding me to the true hero's visage. He rouses the people's spirits, and thereby stokes the all-consuming flames of war. Even if peace lies at the end of his path, will it be worth it? The answer still eludes me. Still, Liu Bei is the hero you have chosen. And you have decided to carry on Juha's dream So for now, I'll be watching you. And hoping that the path you choose for the sake of her dream will bring peace to our world.
Go, Ziluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you.
I thought she wasn't going to appear no more.
And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace.
This game makes me cry. All those dudes I was in the military with, we spent plenty of times together. Long nights. Not saying a word, just letting our hands talk. We're finished. The story was like whatever, but kicking the ass, as it being a fighting game or whatever, that shit was pretty fucking fun. Some cases my fucking fingers were getting tired. It's like, Jesus, so much button smashing. How massive the game was. Pretty good. The cinema looked good too, yeah. The cinema was good, the movie cinemas are good. I really didn't care for the story too much. It was just this guy fight that guy, and then your friend, I wouldn't even say friends, but you're like allies, and then you end up fighting them again, and then I don't know, it was just so many back and forths with teams. I mean, people you would probably already kill already. Because you're like, nah, fuck that, you're a traitor or whatever, but for some reason all these, and then I don't think anybody died. I don't think no person in here died. Except for the soldiers, they got eliminated. And that's even, like, I don't even know, but everything else, all the bosses and everything, all of them stayed alive. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I was gonna say Lord Louis Boo. He probably died, but then again, they never showed his body, so. And there goes the rock. That's the rock right there. All in all, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed it. I was just I thought it not to say like it took too long and it dragged. I guess I'm just not used to playing campaign games like as much, and I'm like, just hurry up and get it done with. But it was good. I don't like that, you know, you have to push the talk to go to the next sequence of verses. But it's to be expected with Japanese games. They do that a lot. It's just I don't know why some developers do that anyways. Like, why would you? I don't know what it is about that. But it's annoying. Cause I like to. Oh, you know what I think? You know why I think they did it for this specific game? Was so that way they didn't have to do too much animation. So that way you would look at the subtitles and read them along if you want to, and you wouldn't pay too much attention to the screen and seeing like they don't have too much movement in their emotions or what I mean in their facials and stuff like that. So that's probably one reason why they went to like that. But yeah, that shit was annoying. Damn, that's pretty crazy. Like, it looks like the credits are already over, and this was a pretty long and massive game, and it wasn't even that many people doing the game. What the fuck? A lot of games be having oh, look, here we go. I mean, 2,789 enemies were there at that battle. I guess. Says, I'm the guardian of peace on this earth. What? They're talking to me. Said, baby Jesse 963 is going to be the guardian because he knows I'm going to be the guardian of peace on this earth. What? The end.